Hey, you. Yeah, you, the person that listens to this podcast every week. What's with that shirt you're wearing right now? It is so ugly. No offense, but kind of meant to offend you. You could be doing so much better than that. You know what you need to do? You need to go to thegardenstate.com and get yourself some New Jersey merch. That shirt you're wearing right now is horrendous. That's why you need to go over to thegardenstate.com, buy yourself a Jersey Forever crew neck, free shipping on every order, get yourself a hat, great hats, and support the movement, support the program, support the podcast. Thank you. If you've been injured in New Jersey, whether it's a car or truck accident, Uber or Lyft, a slip and fall, pedestrian or bicycle accident, workplace injury, or really any accident or injury in New Jersey where you're not at fault, you need to head to njinjury.com. Josh Chomick, say that for the people.
njinjury.com.
NJ Injury is led by trusted New Jersey personal injury attorney and friend of the podcast, Anthony Davila, with over 15 years of experience helping injured clients pursue maximum compensation. Not minimum. We're talking to the max. His legal team has helped recover millions of dollars for clients across New Jersey, and they focus on making the process clear, simple, and stress-free. You can start your free case review today by visiting njinjury.com or calling 833-GO-NJ-LAW. It's fast, simple, and confidential with no upfront cost or fee until they win. So when an accident or injury happens to you or someone you know, you already know where to go. That's njinjury.com or call 833-GO-NJ-LAW. Let's get into the podcast.
Hey, this is Jersey. You're listening to the Garden State.
You're listening to The Garden State, the only New Jersey podcast that gives you all the news you need to hear this week. My name's Josh Sobo.
I'm Josh Chomick.
And I'm Jordan Morris.
I just had an idea, guys, I wanted to ask you about. You know, AI is becoming really prevalent with voice effects. You can now translate language and,
of course,
in your own voice, for example. Can they do that with accents now, too?
Like, add an accent to your voice?
Could we get in this board right here, Josh? Could I get like an Australian accent put on me with AI?
Like if I hit the effect and then it automatically does it, yeah.
How do we do that?
I gotta look into it. I don't know off the top of my head, but yeah, there's a way.
How sick would it be if we could have like different accents? So like there's a Philadelphia story and we do an impression of the guy in Philly, what he actually, or like when I read the voices
it would probably
of these people,
be easier to do it in post rather than hitting a button. Like,
but you can do that. You think in post?
In post, way easier.
Okay, can you try it right now with this?
Do I have a subscription still? I do. Maybe. Yeah. So let's try it.
So I really wanted to do a few different characters I've been working on. Okay. First, this is Tony from Hoboken.
Oh, so you're trying to put I thought you were trying to change your language. You're trying to put
No. I want to be I want like a New York accent, and then I want like a Philly, then Australian, British.
Who does that? I mean, my generator just changes languages, not like accents.
So this is accent generator AI voices.
But that's not your voice, though.
That stinks. All right. Just a thought.
But if you want to say something in like Arabic right now, you totally can.
I do want to say something in Arabic. I want to say...
أنا أصلي من أجل السلام في الشرق الأوسط.
Wow. How did you know how to say that?
I tell all the Arabic listeners.
Hopefully that works.
Someone out there has almost crashed their car, amazed that I can speak. They're like, holy cow, this guy's talented. I do want to see something in Spanish as well. We got some Spanish listeners.
Yeah, the Spanish listeners are totally here.
También estoy rezando por la paz en Venezuela.
Great.
Okay.
Anything else?
Also,
how Ukraine?
If you listen, well, let me keep going in Spanish.
Si escuchas este podcast y sabes hacer unas buenas empanadas, hay un apartado postal. Envíanos unas empanadas por correo, yo me las comeré.
Wow.
Okay. Put that in
Your
Spanish.
Spanish is great.
And then in Ukraine, I did want to say one other thing.
Я молюся за мир в Україні. Я хотів сказати, що у нас є поштова скринька, якщо ви хочете надіслати нам вареники чи ковбасу.
Is it all Polish?
It's, Polish, Ukrainian, like all those countries.
I also want to say...
У мене є друг, він веде зі мною подкаст, і він хороший український хлопець. І якщо ти дівчина, яка слухає це і розмовляє українською, напиши нам у Директ або надішли листа, ми вас познайомимо.
Josh, what did you just say in Ukrainian? I couldn't understand the last part.
I was just saying, I don't know.
That was amazing. My grandma, who watches the podcast, is going to be very impressed. Who speaks fluent Ukrainian.
She's going to love what I just said there.
That's amazing. See,
will that actually
love
work?
AI. I'm hoping, or else this whole bit's going to be bad.
If this doesn't work, just
also,
cut
when I
this.
translate it, I don't know if it's going to be properly said because I can't understand it.
That's
Okay.
true.
But
He
it's,
said-
we're
saying
gonna have
something
something.
terrible.
We're gonna have something.
I like how you set me up with Ukraine there after the first two.
I mean,
jokes.
I think like whenever we play with the app and I change my voice to Ukrainian, it's so funny.
yeah.
Such a fun language, and my whole family speaks it except for me. So
There is a reality with AI coming, and being that we do a New Jersey podcast, you think the first wave of really specialized media took place because of TikTok, where you could make content for a hyper-specified audience, like people in New Jersey, and build a pretty big following. Before TikTok, there really wasn't a thing for this. If you think about it, there was local media, like you could watch News 12, you could listen to local radio, for example, but high-grade entertainment really didn't exist in a high-level form until recently. Do you agree? I see you're thinking about it.
I'm thinking about it. I don't know.
Like if you were into, let me give you an example. And now, I gave a bad example with New Jersey because, of course, there's always been New Jersey news in some form, right? But imagine you really are into Pokemon Go and you want to have a whole audience of 300,000 people that follow you.
Yeah.
You would have to, before YouTube, you would have to like go to a convention or something to do
Are we
that.
talking like pre-internet?
I would say YouTube was the first wave that introduced that sort of thing, but TikTok made it for real.
Well,
like a thing.
hyper local, yeah,
Yeah,
just trying to get people in
hyper-local.
your area. Because
Like-
before the internet, you're putting you're putting ads into the newspapers,
Yeah,
local commercials.
yeah, exactly. So I guess it
Word of
existed
mouth.
on a level existed, but it's gotten only that much better. Now with AI, I think what we've done here is going to get taken to the next level because now they're saying the future of entertainment is AI is going to tailor content specifically for you. So if you sit on your future AI tablet, whatever it's going to be called, and you say, hey, I want to hear a news show for 30 minutes about New Jersey and make the broadcasters, one dude's Ukrainian and the other's from Colombia, and they're speaking in English, but they both have accents like we just did, the program would be able to build that for you. So we're all going to have hyper specific.
Well, did you see like Jordan was just telling me on Instagram, Facebook, like can people watch our clips now? I have to turn on the translate feature, but like they could translate us and we'll automatically start speaking that language.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I think it's called just Meta Translate.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
There's there's an option I have to turn on for each of our videos. It's off right
But
now.
I'll get some videos every once in a while where you're listening to it. I'm like, this just feels off. And then you look and I'm like, oh, this is translated. And you can switch it back to the original and you see
because it's not originally English.
Yeah, and then I look and I'm like, oh, this video's actually in Spanish or something.
Well, that's why I have it off right now because like I don't want us to be translated by AI saying something that we're not. Like I don't know how good it is. So that's why I don't have that feature
Sounds
on.
like a
But like
lawsuit.
if we keep it on, people in another, I don't know, say you're in Jersey, you don't speak English, you can listen to our clips in whatever language you want, and it's kind of scary.
It is a little
'Cause
scary.
It's out of our control at that point.
Yeah, because some
And
of
I
the
don't know how good it
translations
is.
are like a little.
Well, same with
They're
Josh's.
just very literal translations.
Same with
where,
the
like,
translations earlier in the show. Josh could have been saying something completely wrong. We don't know until someone
and we're
that
gonna
language.
make them say something.
Call into the
completely
mailbag.
wrong.
Let us know how Josh's Spanish and Ukrainian was, and Arabic.
He spoke a lot.
Yeah.
I think I have the Arabic one. I have to look into it.
If not, just cut it all and we'll just move on. Nonetheless, in the words of my dad making fun of me, welcome back to the podcast,
Is he
gentlemen.
still listening to the pod?
He listens every week, and he says to me every time he sees me, nonetheless.
He has to call into the mailbag. I want to hear him. I want to hear his take on this whole nonetheless thing because I haven't heard about it yet.
Yeah.
Only from you.
He says, nonetheless. That's what he always says to me. It's good to be back, guys. There's been a lot in New Jersey news. There's also been a lot in national news.
Really?
Have you heard about anything interesting happening?
I only know things happening in New Jersey.
Yeah, me too. Actually, you're right. I don't read any news beyond New Jersey.
What's happening outside of New Jersey? What's happening in the world?
I don't like. I heard that this is old news, but this is a very big story. I don't know if you guys saw Clavicular got frame mogged by the frat bro in Arizona. That was it was 9/11 and then that for me, which were the two most tragic events in our history.
I don't know a single word that you just said about clavicular.
You don't know what that is?
I don't know what that is. Frame mogging. I don't know what that stuff
It was
is.
an ASU frat leader.
Yeah. ASU frat leader that really it was tragic. This is old news though.
Did
This
he
was
die?
like 3 weeks ago. So Clavicular, you don't know who that is?
No.
Okay.
I mean, you don't have to get into it.
He's an influencer that is into looks maxing, so he just tries to like do really interesting stuff to make himself better looking, I guess. Isn't that how he got famous?
Yeah.
And one of the things that do you know what mogging is?
No.
So like mogging is if you and I go to the pool and I just show up and I'm more muscular than you and I mog you. You ever heard of that?
Like, so we have to show up together and then you kind of show me off?
It's like when a guy is more muscular than another guy, he mogs the other guy.
That's it. Okay.
That's like a Gen Z term.
No.
So clavicular is like super famous for, it's actually pretty funny. He's super famous for being a looks maxer and like working out. And he goes to like on his stream to a frat and the frat leader walks out and is like peacocking, like flexing his biceps in a way where like he's showing how much bigger he is.
He's trying to frame mog clavicular.
He frame mogged him. Frame meaning the frame of his body.
Okay.
And he humiliated clavicular in the live stream.
And it went viral.
And it went super viral. But it's obviously a stupid joke among Gen Z because it's like, that's the news.
Interesting.
But it's really funny when you think about how wacky these kids are because that's a piece of entertainment. Like kids are sitting there watching a live stream.
Look, it worked. They got you guys watching too.
I didn't watch it, but I mean,
what do you mean? It looks like you watched it.
National news, man.
That was a big story. That and there was the monkey punch. You guys saw?
Well, I saw Punch the Monkey. That thing was so cute. He's carrying that little thing around.
That was like international news. That was all over the place.
I looked at after that video went viral. Someone made a whole poster of the most viral monkeys over time. It was like Harambe at the top. And there's like a whole like triangle. It was really beautiful.
I saw this meme a while back when after Trump got elected in 2016. There was a meme of it was Trump at the bottom of the screen and then it faded into the sky. It faded into the sky above him, and it was Harambe.
Oh.
And then it said Harambe. It said no. Below Trump, it said "I'll watch the Earth," and then above Harambe, it said.
I think I saw that.
No, it said, I'm sorry. Cut this. Below Harambe, below Trump, it said
cutting that.
I'll guard the Earth, and above Harambe, it said I'll guard the heavens.
R.I.P. Harambe, man.
Yeah, this is the most stupid
how long has
podcast
that
we've
been?
ever done.
It's been over 10 years,
I think
right?
it's been
Since
like
we lost him?
11 years.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think it was 2016. 2015 or 2016.
There's no monkey that or whatever. There's no animal that really tops the Harambe death yet.
I think when we lost Harambe, that was when people became extremely unserious.
Honestly, after we lost Harambe, that's when everything went downhill.
Yeah.
Everything just started getting worse in life in general.
I'll guard the heavens. I'll guard the earth.
But I do want to say, Jordan, welcome back. You haven't been on the pod in maybe 3-4 months at this point. Because I know Beast Games is no longer on Wednesday nights.
Yeah, I had to watch it.
You were watching
Wednesday
Beast Games whenever we would film.
Yeah.
So that's why part of the reason why you weren't here, but also because you don't like Jimmy.
Yes.
So Jimmy couldn't be here tonight, so you showed up.
Yeah, once he's not here, I'm like, I kind of feel...
Will we ever get a podcast where you and Jimmy and me and Josh are here all together again? It's been since summer, I think.
I think it'll happen. Now that Beast Games are over, I think
you have some more free time on your hands?
Yeah. That was taking up so much of my time.
Did you miss us?
A little bit.
I think all the listeners missed you.
I don't think so.
100%.
I feel like I probably have the worst takes out of anyone.
I think you have amazing takes.
I appreciate that.
Jordan, we're glad to have you back.
Thank you.
I think, guys, though, it's a good time right now to get into the mailbag.
I love the mailbag.
I love the mailbag,
Best
too. I love
segment
when
of the
people call
pod.
in. And today we have a call. If you want to call into the mailbag, the number is 908-67-99-99-3. Caught you guys off guard with that one.
I know. I was ready to press the button. But didn't you have something to say?
No, I think we should just dive into the mailbag and see what happens here.
Call into the mailbag. We want to hear from you guys. The number is
908-67-99-99-3. Hi, this is Angel Pitts of Carteret, New Jersey.
What did you say his name is?
Play it again.
Hi, this is Angel Pitts of Carteret, New Jersey.
What is going on?
Angel Tits? No, it's low quality. He's probably I can't hear his last name.
All right, hold on. We're gonna don't interrupt. Let's play this one more time. I don't know if I'm hearing something.
Hi, this is Angel Pitts of Carteret.
Are we being trolled right now?
No, it's the last name. Why are you making fun of the kid's last name? Angel Tits. That's what it says on our transcript too. So sorry, Angel, for saying your. That's what it sounds like you're saying.
What in the world is going on?
I didn't think anything of it until you pointed it out.
That's what I heard.
Right, start it again. Let's see what Angel has to say.
Okay, let's start from the beginning. Angel, I'm so sorry to interrupt you. Shout out to Carteret. Let's get into this.
Hi, this is Angel Pitts of Carteret, New Jersey. I have a idea where you guys can put a segment on people driving in New Jersey and how they feel about New Jersey traffic, their stories, how they feel about how people drive, and stuff like that. Every week you just get a story, accept a story from somebody, and let them just rant off about.
I'm sorry.
No, listen.
He was getting to the good part.
I think he called in just to say that name.
No, maybe it's like Angel Kits or something. It just sounds like that.
Or Ticks.
What's that? What if that's his last name?
Okay, let's keep listening.
I think he's being serious
I'm going to
here.
give him benefit of the doubt.
How bad New Jersey traffic is. I'm trying to hold myself and keep myself calm. But one thing I'm tired of is slow people driving in the left lane, watching everybody go to the middle and right lane to pass them, and them just staying inside the left lane.
I hate that
I
too.
know you don't really speed in that lane, but it's generally faster than the other two lanes and meant for passing. And some people don't get that, and it just grinds my gears. So I would like it if you guys put a segment up for that. Let me hear other people who drive in New Jersey. I want to hear their ideas and how they feel about traffic. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I want to know what you guys think about New Jersey traffic. Thank you.
Angel, thank you for the call.
Josh can't recover.
It's a great name.
I'm sorry.
He's stuck
Hi, this
perpetually
is
laughing.
Angel Pitts of Carteret, New Jersey.
What if he's being serious, man? Come on.
He is. You can tell. He's very
I
sincere.
think he really wants to share it. He just has a very unique last name.
Or we're just totally
Or maybe the
misunderstanding.
quality. Yeah.
We're
name.
misunderstanding him.
Angel,
That's what it is.
what's your actual last name?
No, I'm good.
Congrats, Angel. You got Josh cracking up the hardest ever.
The reason I'm laughing
Angel Pitts.
was it was such a sweet question. It was such a sincere, but I can't tell if that's the bit. I can't tell if the bit was he said something so ridiculous and then it follows up with a really normal question. That's which is really funny.
Angel Fits, Angel Kits, Angel Sits.
Well, even Google said that's what it was, which, hey, God bless him if that's his name. I mean,
it's a cool name.
it's a cool name.
To be honest, I didn't even really.
I'm sorry,
I couldn't
guys.
really pay
I'm
attention
sorry.
to the question because I was thinking about the name.
Angel Pitts.
He was asking
Yeah.
for our opinion on New Jersey traffic, and that we should do a bit.
Where
I think,
people just submit
asking-
their stories about New Jersey traffic horrors and
Yeah,
the joys of driving within New Jersey.
yeah.
Driving in New Jersey is not getting any better. I'll say that about this.
He's not good.
Angel Pitts.
This is gonna be like this all episode now.
Bro, that messed me up. I'm sorry.
What do you guys think it is? Call into the mailbag next week. For the next episode, call into the mailbag and let us know what you think Angel's real name is.
That's what he said, okay?
Is it
He's-
Angel Tits or what are we talking?
Angel Pitts.
Listen, I want to move on. This feels...
Okay, what's your quick take
Angel.
on New Jersey traffic
Here's
for
what I'll
Angel?
say. Traffic's not getting better because we have people moving to the state. And we also have people from all around the world moving here. Think about this. I was thinking about this the other day. New Jersey's like the cornucopia of the entire globe. You have every different
melting pot.
tribe, nation, and tongue from around the world driving here. And you expect everybody just to drive the same. Well, you don't think that there's every culture has different driving norms, and then they're all clashing in one spot. And that's why we're all explosive on the highway.
I just think there's too many people in
Really?
New Jersey. And there's too many cars on the highway bunched together. And then you have some crazy bad drivers that you're mixed into it. And it just creates the biggest traffic jam ever. It's terrible.
I feel like there's nations, if you went to Japan, I feel like everyone drives really orderly.
No, Japan, I feel like it is orderly, but when I was there, my taxi drivers were crazy.
Really?
Yeah, but they got me to where I needed to be safe. They knew the roads. But they were not safe.
What do you think is the safest driving country in the world, if you had to guess?
The safest driving country in the world. Yeah, look it up. Don't tell me. That's a really good question. Or look at top 5
I knew
or
it.
whatever.
I knew
Wait,
it.
don't say it.
This is exactly what I
Thinking
thought.
Are we talking the Netherlands or something
I was
like
thinking
that?
Sweden or something. Switzerland.
Norway.
Norway.
Wow.
I'm not going to lie. I actually thought Sweden and then Norway came up, and I thought, same thing.
What is
Close
this
enough.
based off of? The least amount of accidents, traffic.
Wait. Norway and Japan are consistently ranked as the safest countries to drive in. Why did I know that?
There you go. I mean, I felt really, when I was in Japan, I felt really safe, even though my drivers, they were kind of nuts. But maybe I just got a crazy driver here and there. And also I was in the mountains going to Tokyo, so.
I don't think we can fix New Jersey driving. I think it's become a part of our culture. People drive crazy. They're either driving too slow or too fast everywhere you go.
Did you guys see the accident on Route 1 this week where the minivan went under the truck?
No.
77-year-old dead on the spot. Yeah, apparently there's like a whole, I think like the Fresh Mart had like a traffic cam video, but like you just see like this tractor trailer like turning onto Route 1 and you just see this minivan come flying and it cuts the whole top of the minivan off, like instant death. Yeah. It was really sad because they said it was a 77-year-old. She probably had a medical emergency and that's why it wasn't a crazy driver. But insane, dude.
It's crazy. And the roads, I do think it's a very dangerous place to drive. I think about this a lot. You got to be on your game in New Jersey. And
I mean, you have a higher chance of dying on the highway in New Jersey than you are jumping out of a plane, like skydiving.
Is that a fact?
Oh, by 1,000,000%. Think about how dangerous it is on highways. One wrong turn or one person swiping, you're dead.
You just pulled out that like it was a Snapple fact. Like,
yes, because look how many deaths there are from skydiving.
We're gonna get tagged fake news.
How many skydiving deaths do you hear about? Never.
Okay,
that's true.
Even though I don't want to go skydiving, everyone's like, "Josh, look how safe it is." But like, look how dangerous it is on the highway. All it takes is one crazy person to like just swipe you off, and you could spin out of control, and someone else hit you, and you're dead. Compared to like if you go skydiving, there's a way less chance of you dying.
All right.
Something like that.
Let's kill a pond and ask AI a question here. So based on available data, here's what I asked. Am I more likely to die in a car accident or an NJ or skydiving?
Oh, come on.
If you're comparing the statistical risk of dying in a car accident versus dying skydiving, you're more likely to die in a car accident. Okay, that's what we figured.
Yes, obviously. What I said. Do we have some stats here?
But which is more dangerous?
Driving in the highway. You're not going to... The likelihood of you dying going skydiving is very low, Jordan.
Is it? Or is it just that not that many people go, so the numbers aren't that high?
No, a ton of people go. Especially in the U.S.
But way more people drive.
Yeah, so Josh, you're right. Yes, even in New Jersey specifically, you are far more likely to die in a car accident than you are to die while skydiving. There you go.
Look how crazy the roads are. Like, it's so easy to just be on your phone for a second, look away, and then boom. All it takes is one little mistake. Rather than, like, you're going skydiving, you're most likely going to be with someone who's that's done this a million times. They're very trained and professional. Like, you're not gonna fall out of the sky.
Do you know how many people die in car accidents in New Jersey a year?
How many?
600. Over 600.
Okay.
Which is crazy.
And did it say how many people have died in New Jersey the past year skydiving? It's not even one.
Oh, I thought you meant worldwide skydiving.
Oh, we could do that too.
Yeah,
but
nationwide,
it's the same thing.
9 people die a year nationwide skydiving. So.
And did it say if any were from Jersey? Because so 0 skydiving deaths versus 600 driving deaths. Only 600?
Yeah, but
I would have guessed more.
It is misleading though, because like I said, it's like that when people say you're more likely to be killed by like a vending machine than a shark or like stuff like that. But it's like when you actually go in the water, your odds of getting killed by a shark are way higher. It's just that the odds are
but still, like say
most people live on land.
But if you're living at the beach and you're going into the ocean every single day, you still have a way higher chance of you getting struck by light. I mean, struck by a car on the drive there.
His point, though, I see what you're saying, because they're taking the total swath of data for the whole nation. Like, how many of 350 million Americans? What's the percentage of people that die by skydiving? Well, if it's 9, that percentage is gonna be crazy little. But if you take everybody that skydove, maybe that's 60,000 people, and you go out of 60,000 people, 9 died. That's a way higher probability. And if you take cars,
I get that. Yeah. I get the numbers, but I'm just saying.
All right.
Are you ready to hear what I have to say, or are you ready to pass it on? Or you don't want to hear it?
Say it, Angel.
You want me to say it?
Angel pick.
I'm just saying, if I go on Route 22 tonight, I could and I go skydiving the same night. I have a way higher chance of dying at Route 22. It just makes sense.
Fair enough.
Because there's so many cars.
I'll buy it.
I'll buy it too. I'm buying it.
No, you guys aren't.
All right, why don't we do some news here, guys? This is the weirdest episode we've ever recorded this podcast.
Because I'm back,
and I think it's because Jordan's back, and he brings
Jordan.
He brings the right kind of energy to the room. And I think that's special.
Thank you.
Gabagool.
So let's get into some news here. There is some stuff to talk about. There's been a lot going on here. What's going on?
I thought you were gonna keep going. I'm gonna get water. I'm parched.
It's time to move out of silly mode and get into serious mode because the news is very, very serious.
I mean, look what's going on in the world right now. There's just so much just craziness all around us. Even in New Jersey, it's nonstop, and I think it's time that we get serious.
Yeah. All right. So our first story of the night. After burning down 3 houses trying to kill spiders, a man has since been arrested for nearly burning down a hotel, also while trying to kill a spider.
So his approach to killing the spider is you have to burn the whole place down, right? Like, there's no other way to kill a spider.
Yeah, that's
his whole theory.
Is a ridiculous story. If there ever was a ridiculous story, and we've
very dangerous and expensive, I must say.
We've read lots of ridiculous stories on this podcast. This might take the cake for the most ridiculous.
Maybe he felt like he was in danger.
So there's a Pennsylvania man who has been caught in a web of criminal charges. Shout out to NJ1015, always with the banger
Our people
articles. So he's been caught in a web of criminal charges and is now accused of setting more fires at a New Jersey hotel, according to the authorities. On Friday, the Bergen County Prosecutor's Office announced that it filed charges against Sean McDermott, 36, of Tobyhanna, Pennsylvania, in New Jersey. McDermott is charged with second-degree attempted aggravated arson, third-degree attempted arson, and fourth-degree recklessly creating a risk of widespread injury or damage.
Wow, over some spiders.
So McDermott made national headlines after Pocono Mountain Regional Police said he burned down his home and 3 connecting townhomes last month. Volunteer firefighters spent 8 hours battling the blazes on February 23rd in the Pocono Mountains. McDermott stated he needed to kill the spiders within the residence. A witness said to investigators. So
wow.
The witness said that they kept putting out small fires after McDermott continued to light them, people reported. So this witness is there.
He was just going around lighting fires in front of people.
And they're putting them out.
Yeah. Because there's a spider.
So before first responders could figure out what happened, McDermott drove off in a U-Haul truck.
Why is he driving a U-Haul truck?
Look, I'm just going to say it. U-Haul trucks are good for 2 things. 1, moving. And 2, nothing good.
Nothing good.
Nothing good happens in a U-Haul truck when it's not for moving.
That's true. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy stories about U-Haul.
It's just like, what do you do with a U-Haul truck, brother?
I think he had like laughing gas or something in the U-Haul. I think I read somewhere else. Maybe we'll get to that part.
He has a mohawk as well, by the way. So
nothing wrong with mohawks.
It appears that McDermott fled the fires and drove to New Jersey 2 days after the spider fires. Bergen County prosecutors said they connected him to an attempted arson at an East Rutherford hotel. On Wednesday morning, the staff at the Residence Inn smelled burning from inside one of the guest rooms. They found burning clothes in a pot on the stove and shut off the stove before the fire spread, prosecutors said.
I mean, now I guess he exposed that hotel of having spiders.
Well, that's what I want to know is, did he get the spiders?
Yes. Or were there actually spiders in the hotel, the Residence Inn? Did they provide a comment? Like, why do you guys got spiders running around?
Well, here's the twist. That might explain the spiders. So McDermott's U-Haul box truck was found in the city near the corner of 28th and Madison Ave. Inside the truck, investigators reportedly found 52 canisters of laughing gas.
52.
But not McDermott. So... police also said they found a crack pipe when he was arrested. So he was doing some drugs. I don't think the spiders were ever really there.
It was laughing gas?
52 canisters of laughing gas.
And crack.
And a crack pipe.
What? We haven't heard that combo yet on the pod.
No. And this is why we encourage the young people
don't do
listening,
crack.
Gotta stay away from drugs.
But maybe there were spiders. And maybe he just... Okay, let's think about this. What's the best way to get rid of some spiders? Josh, you have a house.
Probably a flame.
You saw spiders.
Best way to get rid of spiders is probably a spider trap.
Or those like little sticky traps?
A little sticky trap.
Not lighting them on fire.
Well, that's if... It depends on how big the spider is.
Yeah, we're talking like little spiders.
And if I'm outside
I don't think he's got like tarantulas walking around, you know?
Yeah. Nonetheless, my dad.
They caught him. They got him.
I'm glad they got him. I kind of feel bad for the guy, not going to lie. Reading this, it's funny when you read a headline and then you realize this is some dude that's going through some stuff.
Yes.
He's battling some demons right now. And the spiders, we think he's battling spiders. He's really battling some demons.
So do you think like the jail cell is the place for him, or like a mental institution is a better spot for our friend here who's looking to kill some spiders?
I'm not the judge or the jury. I don't know his full story. Maybe.
Because we do have that story, little spoiler, we have a story coming up about the mother who killed her daughter and now she's not guilty and they're putting into her like a psych ward or whatever.
Yeah.
So like, would you put someone like this into a place like that rather than a jail cell where he's just going to rot?
Well, I think murder is different. This guy didn't murder anybody. He damaged property, which I'm sure insurance is going to take care of. If somebody's house burns down from the neighbor, the insurance company's going to come through and resolve it.
Yeah.
Hopefully. So murder crosses the line. I'll just say this. I'm very skeptical anytime somebody slaughters their kids and they get off on any sort of charges because they plead insanity. It bothers me. It bothers me because not that I don't believe you could have a mental break and do something horrible, but I still think murder is such a big deal that you should probably still go to prison.
That's what I'm saying. Like with this, where he just lit some houses on fire from some spiders, do you think like he should be the one in like a mental hospital instead?
Yeah.
Or do you think he should serve some time?
It sounds like he needs to go to rehab more than anything. So maybe rehab in jail.
I hope he can get his help. I just want this dude to be good.
Yeah, he seems like he means well.
Maybe he's just trying to clean the house.
Just pest control.
Exactly. We don't know.
He's just not very good at it.
We're not going to draw any conclusions here. All we know is what the article is given to us.
Yeah, laughing gas and crack.
It's not good. Yeah. Man. Yeah, that's a crazy story. Moving on to another one that's less crazy, but also interesting. EZPass tags will soon be replaced in New Jersey.
You know, my EZPass tag never really bothered me. We're going to replace it with some stickers. What's the big deal? Do you guys care about the tag? It's so hidden in my car.
Yeah, it just goes like behind my mirror. I'm like, I don't even think about it.
Right?
But they're replacing it with like a... Is it like
an RFID sticker
tag thing?
Like a little sticker for RFID. But like apparently it's so much cheaper. They're going to save millions of dollars by going sticker rather than what we have right now.
Interesting.
Yeah, this feels like the resolution to really a non-issue.
Do you guys remember the EZPass? You know how some people used to have the EZPass on their license plates?
I had that.
You had that? Mm-hmm. Yeah. How long did that last you?
My first car for 7 years.
And then what? You got the tag for inside the car?
I have the little box that goes above the rearview mirror.
I know. Did they stop making the outside ones?
I think you can get either, depending on what you want.
I feel like I haven't seen those in a while. I think
they send both in some cases.
Interesting.
So out with the old, in with the new. EZPass is getting an upgrade. New Jersey Turnpike may be saying bye-bye to the EZPass device as they assess some new technology for the electronic toll-paying service. According to News 12, the agency is testing a new sticker with a digital chip on their own vehicles, which would replace the white plastic transponder mounted to windshields. What do you think?
I mean, like I said, the transponder that we currently have is not bothering me at all. But like, if we could say, hey, if we, the drivers, could save some money just by getting this sticker, why not? I don't think we're going to have to. I don't know if the price is going to come down for us, but it's going to definitely come down for them producing it. But I don't care.
Officials say the sticker could be rolled out to drivers by end of the year if the tests run successful. This new method would potentially save the authority millions of dollars since the sticker tags don't require batteries. Oh, there it is. I didn't think about that.
What kind of battery?
I'm guessing all our little tags have a battery in them. I never thought about that.
I didn't know that either.
I didn't think about that.
I assume they're all just passive.
Passive.
Yeah.
But like,
is that a term for?
I feel like I've had the same tag for like over 5 years. Like, doesn't it die? If there's a battery, wouldn't that die at some point?
I guess, but it's probably just...
I don't know.
Taking up like no power at all. It probably lasts so long, like a watch battery.
So far, Massachusetts is the most recent state to make the change. On March 1st, drivers received a small EZPass sticker to put on their windshield. The new sticker transponder has an RFID chip embedded in them that's read by overhead toll gantries. So the current transponders, which Mass DOT gives out to new customers, cost the state $6.70 each, while the new stickers cost 55 cents. Here's the question. If New Jersey says, hey, we could save $6.15 per EZPass customer, do they lower your taxes?
No.
Do they lower the cost of EZPass, tolls, anything?
No.
They just find another area to spend that money.
Yeah, you know how it works in Jersey.
They're just going to go, wow, we just found...
While the roads still stayed terrible.
We just found $400 million. Let's throw it at something else.
Exactly.
Crazy.
I mean, like, so if the transponder right now pisses you off and you somehow are annoyed by it, rest assured that you're going to have a sticker now instead Just like you have a sticker like that gets put on your windshield that says the next time you have to change your oil, or your inspection sticker. I guess same idea. A tiny little sticker with an RFID chip in it.
They should give
Cool.
it the option for bumper stickers with this in it.
Ooh, that would be cool.
You know, like a couple options.
Just so but like you rather put that on your bumper than your windshield, so
Get
everyone
some
can
like
see
funky options back there. I don't know.
it. We'll add some color to it, make them look pretty.
Yeah, I don't know. Just a thought. Just
Interesting.
Some
All you EZPass fans out there, I know you guys are going crazy right now listening to this story. So just
they're
heads
running
up.
wild.
Be on the lookout because this could be rolling out by the end of the year. Hey,
Yeah.
it is a new. What's the word I'm looking for, Josh? It is a new
Year?
Nope, it is a new. You know when something new comes in, it's a new.
Initiative.
No,
I don't know which word you're trying to say.
we had the bumper, like the ones that were on the license plate. Now we have the transponders inside our car. Now we're going to season 3. We're going to the stickers. It is a new
Medium?
It's a new
format?
It's a new season. But it's another, but not season. I'm thinking of another word. It's a new
Iteration.
version. No, Josh, you know what it is?
New.
I don't know, but you know what I mean, right?
I think
It's
so.
it's a big deal. It's pretty cool.
It's epic, man. This is gonna be great.
Does this excite you at all or no?
Listen, man.
Only if the prices come down for us.
I'm thrilled. I've been waiting on this. I'm gonna be camping out to get the sticker the first day it comes out.
It's gonna be sick.
EZPass could blow up tomorrow. Like the toll things could explode tomorrow. It wouldn't change my life. I couldn't care less.
What do you mean?
I think it would improve everybody's lives. I
Yeah,
feel
actually,
like.
it would.
Well, yeah, like most states don't have tolls, right? How many states have
correct.
tolls?
Yeah.
I know. Like obviously, we have some of the most drivers in the country, but like, isn't it just like mostly along the I-95 corridor?
I mean-
out west.
Pretty much once you get outside of this area, there's like rarely any tolls anywhere.
Yeah.
But I think.
But
I don't
also-
know how outdated this is, but I know at one point I saw something that said like New Jersey pays like 1/3 of the tolls in the entire country.
Really?
Yeah.
How much are we spending individually on tolls a year?
I probably spend.
Can you look it up, Josh? Average?
Yeah.
Because do you know? I don't even know.
I have
With my
no idea.
EZPass thing, I just let it pay.
Yeah, as I say,
And
I
I'm
feel like
driving a lot.
Everybody has it on auto pay probably, and people don't even look.
Over $1,000.
Actually,
The average
What?
New Jersey resident who commutes regularly. Okay, that's not a good example.
So you'd say maybe like 500? Like I'm not commuting regularly, but I'm going through tolls a lot.
I think in my house, I think it's less than that nowadays, but it used to be a lot more.
Wow.
Let's move on to another story. This is really dark, but it relates to the story we did earlier with the spiders. A New Jersey mom who killed her toddler has been found not guilty by reason of insanity.
This story is very dark.
Yeah, and I think this is a big thing we're hearing around the state. I also heard this week that this is a weird connection. My high school auto shop teacher, his daughter last year got stabbed to death by her boyfriend.
Whoa.
In, I think, Somerville. And the boyfriend just got let off, I believe, for the same thing, reason of insanity. He stabbed her like
crazy.
27 times and she died.
Dude.
And Mr. Feely, great guy. And that bothers me. That really bothers me. Doesn't
like-
that seem just wrong to you?
Yeah, I think so. 100% because I think they should still be locked up and they should they have to pay the consequences of their actions, but also get help within that.
well, isn't that what happens? Like they go to
Yeah,
like,
they're not like roaming free.
yeah, they go
but
to like an
what?
institution where
What is it compared to like jail? Is it a good living? Like I don't
it's
know what that's
probably
like.
more comfortable, I would assume, which is why they would want to go there.
It's like a mental institution, like back in the One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest movies kind of era, where people go and they wear the white suits and they walk around. Is
Yeah.
what you're saying?
Like a psych ward.
I think that the thing that bothers me is how do we prove it? And maybe there's really Loctite solid ways, or is it more emotional than that? Like, oh, because like a lot of psychology can border on very woo-woo kind of science if you're not careful.
Well, look at the girls who were murdered in Cranford by that kid who drove through them. Like, nothing happened with the case yet, but like that kid could easily be like, oh yeah, I went insane and like try to plead insanity, but like who
Yeah.
makes the final decision?
Well, it becomes a society where everybody just commits crime and then pleads insanity. And it's kind of like, at some point, somebody's got to do the time. So this is...
But also, if you kill your kid, like, no, man, like, that's messed up.
Well, and we can get into more of the nuances in a second, because I know some people are probably offended already at some of what we said. But here's what it says. A 43-year-old mother is accused of murdering her young daughter, has been found not guilty by reason of insanity. Jeannie Glass of Florham Park has been in a secure psychiatric facility since last summer. She had a bench trial on Thursday, during which the Superior Court Judge Stephen Taylor returned the verdict. A hearing is scheduled for April 23rd. Under state law, a defendant found not guilty by reason of insanity is typically committed to a psychiatric facility and remains under court supervision. There are typically periodic reviews to determine whether the person possesses a danger to themselves or others. So Glass's husband found his wife semi-conscious and in wet clothes in their Florham Park home on Woods End Road on July 6, 2025. He called 911, reporting a potential drug overdose. It was only after the police and EMS arrived and rushed Glass for treatment that her spouse made the horrific discovery of his 3-year-old child's lifeless body in a bathtub. Dude, that is very dark. So the father had gone upstairs and found lights on his daughter's room, but her crib empty. An older brother of the victim was safe, asleep in his own bed. Glass was alone with both her children earlier that evening while her husband was out, investigators said. So the defense cites a long-standing mental illness. So Glass's defense attorney said the family is grateful for the court's ruling, which recognizes the serious mental illness that resulted in this tragedy, enables Jeannie to continue receiving specialized psychiatric care. The decision acknowledges that mental illness is complex and requires a compassionate administration of justice. And Collart, for the Newark-based FBT Gibbons firm, said in a written statement.
So like, it says like she's in the psychiatric care facility or whatever, but does it even say how long? Like, does she still have to serve the same amount of time as she would have?
It sounds like they're going to assess until she's better.
And then she just goes free?
I guess.
No, it can't be.
They're going to rehabilitate. But this is where it gets kind of weird, because you're like, it sounds, based on that, what we just read, this sounds like something went really, really wrong with this lady.
Yeah.
And we weren't there. We don't know her. God help her family. God help her, because her kid's dead. It's like horrible. But this is where the psychiatric stuff gets kind of weird, because it's like you have a kid that's dead, and you talk about you want to empathetically help the mother. Where's the empathy for the dead child? Where's the justice for that child's life? And I again, we don't know what happened, so it's really hard to be a commentator on news stories you're reading on the internet, because all of us have limited facts.
Yeah.
But it irks me for some reason. It feels really wrong. I think if you're gonna go the psychiatric route, it might be the type of thing where you need like a 30-year sentence to a psychiatric facility.
I would say that too. Yeah, like if you're gonna be found not guilty, like she is, spend 30 years in the psychiatric hospital.
Is that not what it is though?
Is it? I don't know. I don't know the timeline. It doesn't say. I would imagine it's got to be 5+ years at least. Jordan, can you look that up?
Yeah, let me see.
Like I don't think the article said. And that's what I'm curious about. Like, how many years does she have to serve at this psychiatric hospital?
I don't see anything.
So I guess it it always changes depending on the case.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know if they just haven't released that detail yet, or we just can't find it. But
I'll pull a Josh here. Nonetheless, it's just a terrible story.
It's sad. I mean, my daughter's gonna be 3 next week. That, to me, that situation I just read is unimaginable. I can't imagine for that dad coming home, your wife's laying there on the ground, your daughter's dead in the bathtub.
Bro.
To me, I can't even wrap my head around that. And it's sad for everyone. And again, we weren't there, so we don't know what happened. But I just feel for that 3-year-old life is gone.
I agree with you. Like, where's the justice for the dead baby?
Yeah, her life's over. And I mean, here's the flip side. I'll allow that. I'll allow getting off on a reason of insanity if it also means that when somebody claims a mental illness, we treat it in the same way. You're going to be institutionalized.
Yeah, 100%.
Because if someone comes around and goes, well, I have mental breaks and stuff goes wrong, well, if that can lead to somebody dying, if that's what we're saying, then you need to be put in a mental hospital.
100%.
What is the alternative? So if you're able to,
there's no way you're running free from this.
I killed them because I had a mental break. Then if we find out somebody's having a mental break, you must
bring back these psych wards, right?
Well, because then what is the other option?
There's no other option.
I'm saying I'm okay with that side, but then we have to treat it with that same. We have to bring that same energy the second we find out somebody's dealing with this stuff.
Yes,
because then you're a danger to society.
I know, and that's why a lot of people hide it too, and that's what's scary.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
sometimes there aren't any signs because people are just hiding it, and one day they snap.
I think also, though, as a culture, we've allowed mental health. There's such a level of acceptance around talking about mental health, which in some ways is a good thing, that you can go like, oh, 100%. I'm going through stuff. But we've downgraded the intensity of, like, if you talk about anxiety, right? Well, everybody deals with some level of anxiety at some point in their life. There's a difference between that and like a psychiatric issue that needs to be resolved. And as a result of that kind of dumbing down of mental illness, we can't take it as serious. It kind of made it more palatable culturally. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, because everybody's mentally ill, nobody's mentally ill. And then when you have real mentally ill people that kill their kids, it's like, well, you know, like I just feel like it becomes like a weird thing. And I think we got to take this stuff seriously. Of course, I'm making the argument we need to take mental health seriously then.
Yes, 100%.
If it's going to be this sort of thing. So I feel for this the whole family in this situation. That's horrible.
Yeah, that father
there's
right now
nothing redeeming about any of that.
With the son.
So, all right, let's move on to another story here. This is...
Wait, real quick.
Yeah.
I just want to say, so I looked it up. It just said you essentially just remain confined until you could prove to a court that you're no longer dangerous or mentally ill.
And then you run free.
But they said it often lasts as long as the maximum prison sentence that you would get.
Got it. So we're talking maybe 30 years.
Yeah, so it could be something like that where it lasts that long.
If this woman had a mental break and did this out of some sort of psychosis, God help her as well, because that's very sad.
Oh, 100%. Like, definitely praying that
she
finds her
heals,
peace,
but that's messed up.
You got to serve the time.
All right, let's move on to another story here. More nonsense, lighthearted nonsense. Amid controversy and protest, Mikey Sherrill has decided to shrink the Turnpike bridge plans. So you'll remember, Josh Chomick, we talked about maybe, what do you think, a year ago, 2 years ago?
2 years ago, yeah.
There was this plan to expand the Turnpike around Hoboken and this plan for eminent domain where the government takes property in order to expand the roadway.
Like where the Newark Bay Bridge is going towards Jersey City, and they want to expand this into like multi-bridges and expand the highway like crazy and stuff. But now Cheryl's like, nope, we're not doing it.
Yeah, which is an interesting turn of events.
We're going to keep it small.
So Hudson County officials and activists praised a surprise decision by Governor Mikey Sherrill on Tuesday evening to support a scaled-down New Jersey Turnpike expansion near the county's border with Newark. Instead of a proposed 2-bridge expansion with 8 lanes, Sherrill said she'll support a 4-lane bridge over the Newark Bay. Sherrill also recommended that the Turnpike Board continue with the safety improvements on the roads leading to the Holland Tunnel without expanding capacity. Hoboken Mayor Emily Jabor said Wednesday, I thank Governor Sherrill for advancing a smarter, more environmentally responsible path forward for this critical infrastructure project. You know, I'll say this. I'm not surprised this is the plan, because it was so ridiculous that they were going to make the highway that wide, that they were going to eminent domain. And I think politically, for any politician that's going to put their stamp of approval on that, it's suicide.
Yeah, 100%.
If you go, hey, I'm going to eminent domain houses to build a bridge, your political career's over. That's like,
and I get what they want to do. They want to fix this area because I drive on the Newark Bay Bridge a lot, and I was just on it yesterday, and I was in so much traffic, and I hate that bridge with a burning passion because it's awful. So I know what they want to do, but like when she says to build like a 4-lane bridge, like I don't know how that's going to help, because right now I think it's like a few lanes.
Yeah.
So I don't know what this new bridge is going to do to fix whatever problem they have now.
Yeah. So. Jersey City Mayor James Solomon and Newark Mayor Roz Baraka issued a statement saying, in part, today's decision acknowledges that the previous proposal would have opened the floodgates of heavy traffic through communities that already bear a high burden of traffic and air pollution. For years, our communities fought against a seriously ill-conceived plan while proposing serious alternatives. So everybody's happy here, it sounds like. They're going to figure it out. On the topic of roadways, I've been thinking through a lot of policies I'd want to put into place if I got elected governor.
The double-decker highway.
Well, not that one. A serious one I thought the other day. Imagine this. I was driving on the parkway the other day between Union Toll Plaza. Did I ever mention this on the podcast?
Continue. I don't remember.
Between Union Toll Plaza and Montclair.
Okay.
It's the ugliest part of the roadway imaginable.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the ugliest part of any bridge you look at looks disgusting. And I was thinking, I had a friend that went to Disney World, and he was telling me about how Disney has what they call Imagineers, right? These are the people that build the parks.
Imagineers?
I think that's what they're called.
Yeah.
Is that what they're called? Imagineers?
Mm-hmm. Cool.
And because Disney's brilliant, they find ways to hide unsightly things. So if there's like a random wall in the middle of the amusement park, they have a shade called Go Away Green that they can paint it, and your eye doesn't detect the wall as easily because it's a shade that they just scientifically...
It's just scientifically proven.
Yeah. It's Go Away Green, it's called.
So, okay.
So if elected governor, I would contract a Disney Imagineer to make our highways beautiful.
Wow. And then toll prices would just go up even more.
I don't care about... No. I'm not... I'm saying like...
Kidding.
When we paint bridges, we should be painting rusty signs on the side of the highway, Go Away Green. I don't want to see them.
What's this Go Away Green look like? Is it like our new... You know, because right now they paint the bridges green. It's like a dark green on the parkway at least. What's this Go Away Green, this magic green look like? So it's like... It blends in with trees.
It just is like the right shade of green that... And I wonder if Go Away Green would be different for New Jersey.
You think that'd be like ugly though if like all the bridges are that color? I think it look cool.
Go Away Green, Go Away Blue.
I'm a big fan of green. I love
and then
green.
I think it's a simple idea that would be really cheap because it's just paint. The DOT's already painting stuff to make the highways look better. Just paint stuff. Hire these people that aren't government employees. Disney employees, their whole job is making your experience beautiful. Imagine if the Garden State Parkway was designed by those people. And we found one person that we could pay.
It would be nice to be stuck in traffic to see some beauty rather than
drive
these
the parkway and tell
bridges.
us how to make this thing beautiful.
Yeah, well, you could like hire just prisoners to do it. You know how they got the you know how they got the prison. They clean up on the side of the highways. You see the prisoners in the jumpsuits like cleaning the highways.
Yeah, but they're not Imagineers. They don't.
No. They're not the ones. No, Jordan. They're the ones to paint it and do it. Josh is the Imagineer.
My
in this
point
case.
simply is this: that there's a reason artists are artists. There's a reason you have people paid millions of dollars to design Disney World. Mm-hmm. They're geniuses. They have a genius ability to make spaces feel nicer.
All right.
Why can we not apply that to the Garden State Park? It's called the Garden State Parkway.
Garden State
it is
Green.
the first thing you hop on after you get off 78 when you're coming into Jersey from the airport. We want businesses to invest here. Why would you invest when you're going through East Orange on the Parkway near 280 and it looks like a war zone? The highway looks like look at the bridges next time you drive through there.
It's disgusting.
They're falling apart. The concrete is crumbling. Everything's rusty and disgusting. It looks third world, and we pay inordinate amounts of money in taxes.
So you're saying to like throw some Go Away Green to hide the problems,
paint stuff,
not fix the bridges themselves.
I know certain stuff they don't paint on purpose. I get that, but there's stuff we could do that would simply make the state more beautiful. And here's the other idea. Every ounce of grass on the side of our highways should have wildflower seed spread on it. It costs nothing. When you drive down the Garden State Parkway in the summertime, it should be a flower explosion. We are the Garden State. It's the Garden
I love wildflower mix. It's great.
Can you imagine?
I mean, Josh, there's nothing stopping you from driving along the highway.
No,
just throwing
dude,
some seed
I
out.
saw a guy on, this is what gave me this idea. I saw a guy on TikTok who's like, he's a weird dude, but he's like, it's totally legal to spread wildflower seed, and he just has like a container and he's sprinkling it on random.
That's so funny.
He goes around his city and just sprinkles it everywhere. And I was thinking, like, that's like the opposite of vandalism, right?
Yeah.
Now,
I mean, it sort of is vandalism if they don't want wildflowers, but
yeah,
it looks
like,
beautiful.
If it's like a median with like weeds growing on it and you're throwing wildflowers down, I don't know.
I mean, you should carry some in your car, and every time you pull over, just like spread a little bit and see what happens.
I'd imagine you can get a ton of wildflower seed, like a ton, meaning 2,000 pounds.
I mean, the bags
seeds.
there's so much in the bags.
It's probably like $500. Like, what could it realistically cost? And my point was more, I believe that when environments are nicer to look at, when you're driving on the parkway and it's beautiful, people are inspired, and business owners go, I want to invest here. This place is beautiful.
Yeah. Add some flowers, add some color. And,
there is like a whole genre on TikTok about that.
About what?
Like I forget what it's called. It's like guerrilla something, not guerrilla farming, but like people
interesting.
going around and like I saw a guy who like just randomly put a pumpkin patch somewhere.
Oh, I saw that too.
Yeah,
that's
we're just
funny.
like,
That's amazing.
I'm just gonna grow a pumpkin patch right here. And there's other people like he was saying, like just go around and just like I'm just gonna spread flowers or these seeds all over the place and there's random tomatoes that are just gonna grow here.
Experiment on the Parkway to just like in a certain area you just start spraying different types of seeds every month and then you see what
okay,
grows.
Hold on, this is actually interesting. What if we made a video calling it reverse vandalism, where we went on the Parkway between an exit at night. I brought my lawn seed spreader that I spread seed with. We buy like a ton, not a whole ton, but like we get like 200 pounds of wildflower seed,
and we kind of follow it,
dump it in a specific
and
section.
then like we follow it the next few months and see like what happens. That'd be so funny. Could we get in trouble for that?
Probably, but like, what's Mikey? We know Mikey Sherrill. What's she gonna do? Bring a case against us?
Yeah, what, ticket?
That's like the worst PR for a governor ever. We could make a video being like, we made the Parkway prettier to make a point.
It's a great video. I wonder. Yeah, I think that'd be really funny.
Do you think they would cut the flowers down before they bloomed?
They probably would cut them.
Well, you got to think too,
they
because
cut 'em
yeah,
pretty
like,
often.
yeah, because they're always mowing the grass on the side of the highway. That's the only thing they're gonna mow it down by the time it grows. So that's the only downside.
You could pay them off and just say, "Don't mow this."
That's
section.
when it gets a little trickier. You have to find the right person to pay.
I guess it's it might be
then
legal.
more money from our pockets.
Yeah. I don't know. I like the idea though. Imagine we had like the Garden State pumpkin patch on the side of the.
That'd be so funny. Yeah, we just somehow get it to grow right before they mow it.
Okay, so I was a little off of my price on a ton of wildflower seeds. It's about $20,000
Wait, what?
for a ton. Meaning 2,000 pounds of wildflower seeds is 20 grand.
How many pounds?
2,000 pounds.
Oh yeah, I mean we don't need that much, Josh. We're
20
talking like a certain
That's
section.
a lot. Yeah.
A 25-pound bag. Here we go.
I'm talking about the bags you buy at
Okay.
Home Depot.
A 50-pound bag of seed. That's a big bag. That could probably cover, 100 feet of the side of the highway. $800. I say we make the investment and make a documentary about it. We're making the Garden State.
Yeah, because even if they mow it, it's still going to keep growing.
I don't know. Do they grow back wildflowers?
I
you
think so.
Look at these flowers, though, brother.
I mean, that would look great on the side of the highway compared to what we have now.
Yeah, I think we should make a story about it. We should find the ugliest part of the Garden State Parkway and plant tons of wildflowers.
And like, you don't even have to get that huge bag. You could just make a square, a certain section that you check every week. You start
love it.
small and you just see like where it goes from there. I don't know.
We'll check back in with you guys on
Or
this
like in
one.
the medians, you have to find those certain small little spots where like they're not cutting. I don't know.
Yeah.
We got to do some
Gotta find
research on the
some-
Parkway.
yeah.
If you guys have ideas, call into the mailbag. Let us know.
Study the parts that they don't really mow that much.
I think politicians are dumb. They don't do things that make immediate impact, and it doesn't take a lot to make people see a difference. Of course, the highway you're driving on having flowers on it isn't making anybody vote for you. But I do think if you commute on a road every day, how much better is the morale when you're on a highway?
Especially if you're stuck in bumper to bumper traffic,
Yeah, and when it looks beautiful. I mean, when you're on a highway and you're like, I like driving on this road, even though there's traffic, it's a beautiful thing to look at. It inspires me.
Yeah.
I think that would have, and then, that's not my whole plan as governor. That's just an idea I had that I think would be fun.
And they have the funds for it now because of the EZPass.
With
thing.
the EZPass money.
There you go. Oh my gosh. Look how much more
They're
money we
saving
have now.
millions.
No,
No,
forget the flowers.
spend
Just
it on
paint the
seeds.
bridges, man, for real.
No,
But-
we don't need that.
All right, what do you think? Should
Go
we-
away green.
You want to wrap this
This puppy up.
This puppy up?
Yeah. You wrap
All
it.
right. Hey, everybody. Thank you so much for listening to the Garden State. It's been great coming back every 2 weeks. We're having a lot of fun with it, and we hope you guys have an amazing weekend. And yeah, we're getting nice weather next week. 76 degrees. It's looking like on March 11th.
Yeah, Josh's birthday.
My birthday.
But even Monday and Tuesday are going to be 60s and 70s. I think it's going to be finally warm. All the snow is going to be gone. The golf courses are going to slowly start opening up, guys. We can all go outside, open up your windows. It's going to be beautiful. Josh, any birthday plans with the fam? What are you doing?
Well, my daughter's birthday is the day before mine. Okay. Remember, we did the podcast. She was born the day before me.
Yep.
She's March 10th. I'm March 11th. So this weekend we're having a third birthday for her.
Crazy.
It's gonna be so much
3
fun.
years since that day. That's crazy.
And then for me, I don't know. I don't think there's plans.
Did you ask wifey what you
I
wanted?
asked if we're going to like the dinner or something. She said, yeah, there's plans. But I don't know. I think she was just saying that. I think she's trying to figure it out.
It's kind of crazy.
I like, I want to do
30, the big 3-1.
32.
32. Yes.
Yeah, man, it's so sickening to think about that.
I mean, it's still young.
But hey,
But before we
another year
sign
left.
off, I want people to support the pod.
Support
and
the
what's the
podcast.
best way to support the podcast right now?
Head on over to thegardenstate.com, buy a piece of merch. We've restocked it.
Josh is wearing the brand new Blue Spruce Jersey Forever. It's going quick, guys.
Go order your
Going
stuff today.
quick.
Free shipping on every order.
Yep. And I got the Navy Garden State Classic hoodie on with the state on the back of the hoodie. All the photos are on the website. Got a ton of hats. Actually, the hats that we're wearing right now, I think I have 3 left. Then we have black left. Isn't that crazy?
Wow. That's
And
great.
I know Josh is working on some new hats for this summer and some shirts. So we'll have it drop again in a few months. But the best way to support us, guys, to keep us going is to buy some merch. Seriously,
Yep.
that would be amazing. So check out thegardenstate.com.
All right, everybody. Have a great week.
Later.
Bye.
See ya.
You're listening to the Garden State. The Dirty Jers.
Angel pics